it's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's just going to help. It's going to make you more motivated. It's going to get you, I'm getting pumped up just talking about it right now.
You start to think like them. You pick up on their frequencies.
Welcome to another episode of Millennial Mindset. We're your host. I'm Brian.
I'm Dalton.
Welcome to another episode. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the importance of having a positive self-identity.
Your identity is not who you actually are. You get to choose exactly who you want to be. Your identity is made up of your beliefs, of the things people told you throughout your life. And it can either work for you or it can work against you.
Your physical reality is what is inside of you. So if you're feeling positive, that's going to be your outer experience. If you're feeling negative, that's going to be your outer experience. So one thing that we really preach is fill your mind with nothing but great things. Whatever you want to be, whether that's a celebrity, whether that's a successful business person, an athlete, doesn't matter. You need to fill your head with those things. Now, the ego does get in the way. The ego can be used for good, but it can also be used to hold you back and create doubt. The ego is meant to keep you safe. Example, yesterday I went for a run, and right before I left, it started raining. And my ego, my mind was saying, you know what? Let's stay inside. It's warm. It's dry. Just run tomorrow. Instead of running 3-4 miles, go run 5-6 miles to make up the difference. And I said, you know what? No, I'm going to be more disappointed if I listen to my mind and my ego trying to keep me comfortable. So no, I'm in control. I'm in control of my mind and I'm in control of my ego. A lot of people get confused and think their mind and ego is in control of them when it's complete opposite. You are in control of yourself, of your mind, of your ego. So I went out and I ran. I just got it done. And when I finished, I felt that much better. I felt that much more successful because I knew and I kept that promise to myself that I was going to do whatever I needed to do to get that done. And I told myself at the beginning of this year, I'm going to run at least 5 times a week. I'm going to do cardio on top of lifting weights. And that's the promise that I kept to myself. And it doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter if it's snowing, doesn't matter if it's windy, hot. I'm going to go out there and get it done. No excuses. And that's how bad you guys want to achieve your dreams. Whatever it is, guys, get out of your own way. Your ego, your mind may tell you different, but you got to inch towards your goals every single day.
Yeah, don't let your environment dictate your identity. You get to choose your identity and then you put that out into the world. For example, people who grew up with me, who know me, know that they've usually identified me as a shy person. Well, I could easily let my identity become that shy person, and it has. And my subconscious mind, through the things people tell me, it has, through the past 25 years, has identified myself as a shy person. Now, when I try to break out of that and not be a shy person, because I don't want to identify as a shy person, but I've been told that all my life. So now I try to step outside of my comfort zone, and now my subconscious mind is screaming at me, telling, what are you doing? You need to get back who you think you are. And it's a lot like our identity is like a thermostat, right? So say your identity is at 70 degrees. So anytime we start to get colder to 60, 50 degrees, the heater will kick on and it'll bring you right back up to 70. It goes the other way too. If you start to heat up to 80, 90 degrees, the AC kicks on and brings you back down to 70. And that 70 degree zone is our comfort zone. Now, if we want to level up in life, if we want to become a better person, then we have to our new identity has to be in that 80, 90 degrees. And there's different ways of doing that. It's a lot dictated by your environment, by your thoughts, by who you hang around. But if you want to level up, you have to be very aware, because let's say you want to make $1 million, but you identify with somebody who makes $30,000 a year. Well, anytime you start to make more money, you're going to subconsciously probably do whatever your mind can do to get rid of that money, so you can now identify with that $30,000 a year person. And same thing with me. Like I said, if I want to become an outgoing person, I have to do the things to be outgoing. I can't stay and do the things that shy people do. I have to get in front of people. I have to get on stage and act like an outgoing person. And I will start to identify as an outgoing person.
And you're raising your thermostat.
Exactly.
If you guys want to raise your thermostat and positively increase your self-identity, take action. Do those things to get you closer towards your goals, and be honest with yourself. Right now, be honest and look inside. What am I feeling? What are my thoughts throughout the day? Is it negative or is it positive? And if it's negative, no big deal. Just be aware of it and take small changes. And over time, you'll start to notice your thermostat increase over time. Some of the techniques we like to use through time to increase our thermostat is we like to go look at the communities, and we've done a video on that. We like to go look at the houses that we want to live in one day. We surround ourselves with positive people, because I truly believe when you surround yourself with these things and these motivating people, it's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's just going to help. Mm-hmm. It's going to make you more motivated. It's going to get you. I'm getting pumped up just talking about it right now.
You start to think like them. You pick up on their frequencies.
Exactly. And you raise your vibration, you raise your energy. And like before bed every single night, not only do I visualize to raise my thermostat and to change my self-identity, I give gratitude, but I also watch positive videos. Mm-hmm. I look at my dream cars. I look at my dream community. I just fill my head consistently with where I want to go in life. Mm-hmm. And when you do that on a consistent basis, I 100% guarantee you're going to raise your thermostat. Like I said, I'm getting pumped up just talking about right now. Like my thermostat is going through the roof because I'm getting so motivated.
And if any of you guys listen to Ed Milet, we're huge fans of him. He's really our mentor. And he talks about how when he dies, he thinks that God is going to show you the best version of yourself. And hopefully when you look at that person, you're going to be twins and you're going to be the same person. Well, that's that person we're striving to be every single day. We're striving to be that best version of ourselves. And to me, I completely agree with that. But I think that even that person that we identify with, that we think is our best version of ourselves, I think that we're capable of so much more than that. I think once we start to every day work towards that person, our mind starts to open up and we realize, wow, I can accomplish so much more than I even realized. And I think that, like David Goggins says, we all stop at 40%. We still have another 60% that we don't even realize that we have. I think that we can all achieve so much more than we actually realize.
100%. And it's like we have so much untapped potential, guys. We are literally limitless. Like we can achieve literally anything we want to achieve. We can go out there and get it done. We just got to get out of our own way and surround yourself with those things on a consistent basis.
And our identity, if we view it the wrong way, if we let the environment dictate our identity, it becomes a limiting belief. Like, I will start to identify myself as someone who is not smart, for example, because all my life people told me that I'm not smart. This is in generalization, not me specifically, but people might tell you you're not smart. You're not a good enough athlete to become a professional baseball player, and you start to identify with that, and that starts to limit you instead of getting rid of those limiting beliefs and identifying with somebody who is way higher than you even can imagine.
So let's recap some of the things we talked about on tonight's episode.
So we talked about how your identity is not who you are. You create your own identity. You can't let the environment dictate your identity. Choose your identity, who you want to become. Look at that every single day. Before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, think, how can I become this person every day? How can I work towards that?
And you guys can even take out a notepad and just start writing things down of the person that you want to become. You can even make a vision board. Have fun with it. All of this stuff is supposed to be fun.
Exactly. And then the second concept we talked about was your thermostat. Your identity is like a thermostat. Like that 70 degrees, if you go over or under, your comfort zone is adjusted to that. So you need to get outside of that comfort zone and you need to make that your new identity. And then thirdly, we talked about envisioning the best version of yourself, the version that God is going to show you when you die, who you can become, everything that God has made for you. You can become that person.
And lastly, we can all achieve greatness. Whatever it is you guys want to achieve, go and get it. No excuses. Right now, make that decision to get it done. And thank you for tuning in tonight's episode. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and put something down in the comments below. You know, whatever it is you want to achieve, any dreams, any desires, we'd love to hear about it. Go ahead and put in the comments. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of Millennial Mindset. Take care.
Thanks, guys.